got here early enough, for those of you tuned in on IWTV, for those of you who are subscribed to Love Wrestling on YouTube, I want to give a huge shout out to Josh Robinson, who right now is making his way into the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view after reviewing a function of WWE's finest and one of the best damn human beings I know. So, I'll get to the matches next, I promise. But, one more for Josh. One more for Josh.
Is here for Love Wrestling. My name is Josh Robinson. I'm sitting here with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the man Becky Lynch, Nia Jax. I will say, don't tell mommy I said this, but you're the Australian here. We should be treating you like royalty. The EST, can I say the EST of Perth?
Yeah.
I know what is the EST right now, this view of Perth.
This is amazing.
Is this your first time here?
My first time.
Are you just adoring the experience?
I have fallen in love with Australia, with Perth. Australia was always one of my dream places to come to. Growing up, me and my brother always talked about coming to Australia. I've made it, so hopefully I can come back, bring my brother.
Bring the fam.
It's been amazing. The weather's amazing. The food's amazing. I got to hold a koala.
I seen that yesterday, and you just look like you're just leave me here for the rest of my life.
Yes, and especially because I get very nervous for Elimination Chamber. I was like, this is perfect. It's like therapy for me.
It's like calm the soul, the mind, body, soul. It's all about that.
It was amazing.
There's all this fanfare for Mummy, for Grayson Waller, for Indy Hartwell, Bronson Reed. What about this Australian right here?
I don't have the accent.
Where does it? You were born in Sydney.
I was born in Sydney. I used to come to Sydney all the time.
Is this your first time in Perth?
No, WWE used to do full Australian tours back in the day. So we do like Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, and Perth. Yeah. So I've been here at least once, maybe a couple times. Those ones all sort of bled together just because the cities were day after day after day, be in and out. This is definitely the longest stay I've had here, so it's the most experience I've had in the city.
All right, look where we are. Optus Stadium. It's all starting. Now, we'll talk serious business. The Elimination Chamber. Not only have you been inside the Elimination Chamber, you've won the Elimination Chamber match. So, Pete, you're going to go to WrestleMania, remain undefeated.
Like it.
Do you have a preference? Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax?
You know what? Either one. I've actually never been able to wrestle Nia Jax in a one-on-one match. I would love to KOD Nia Jax. How iconic would that be?
WrestleMania moment.
Especially at WrestleMania. That would be great. But also, too, Rhea Ripley is a dream match of mine. I feel like we've both been at the opposite sides of the mountaintop climbing it. We're both on the cover of 2K this year. So it just makes sense.
Now you've got a big opportunity with Rhea Ripley derailing WrestleMania plans. It always seems in the stars that it's going to be Becky Lynch maybe with Rhea Ripley, but why don't we have the WrestleMania main event be Becky Lynch and Nia Jax?
I mean, let's be real. Well, here's the thing. Everybody's scared of me. Everybody's coming for me because I have been dominating, and nobody can take me out by themselves. That's why Rhea's going to have such a hard time. But I feel like they're all trying to gang up and put out there it's going to be Becky. When in reality, I'm going to go win this and beat the crap out of Rhea, and then Becky's going to have to fix it.
And listen, again, I know Becky Lynch is close right now, but you've already beat Becky. Beat her at day one.
Squashed her.
Squashed.
Yep.
Who else is on the list of squashing people next? Obviously Rhea Ripley, but who's someone on the Nia Jax list that you just go, you know what, let's check him off, squash.
I feel like everybody can get it. I mean, Liv Morgan, we got Shayna Baszler's going to get squashed again just because she pisses me off.
That's fair.
Raquel Rodriguez deserves another squash. She's been gone for a little bit. I think she deserves it. I would love to squash Maxine Dupree. She has one coming to her. I mean, she thinks she's all pretty and cute with her blonde hair and her great body. She makes me sick.
You're going to go into the Elimination Chamber and remain undefeated in Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
Go to WrestleMania.
Yes.
Do you think you should main event night one of WrestleMania?
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You're the man.
Why wouldn't I? I am the man.
The man.
I am the man. I'm always going to say that I should be the main event.
The man
Because
is right
I am
here.
the main event.
Exactly. how far are we away from seeing you back in the ring? Obviously, we're going to see you at WrestleMania. We're going to see you before WrestleMania.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. I think so. I don't know if that decision entirely lies with me. You know, we have a medical team that makes those final calls. But if it were up to me, I would get back in beforehand. I work best when I'm working, you know.
You've both been on the cover of WWE 2K.
We have been.
You did 2K18, you did 2K20.
Yep.
When is it your turn to get a solo cover?
Ooh, I don't know. 2K
25?
2K25. I had to think because they're always a year ahead, aren't they? Like they release it. Yeah. 2K25. What's
Cover
up?
star. Cover star right there. WWE 2K is a big thing. We got all the games coming out and everything like that. You and your lovely wife, Becky Lynch, both been on the covers of 2K. Does that make you the only wrestling couple that have done the cover of 2K?
And not only 2K, I think probably all the WWE games of all time, right? I mean, she's up there as her, Bianca, and Rhea are the only girls that have ever been on. And Montez, as far as I know, hasn't been on. And Buddy Matthews, God bless him, didn't make the cover. So the old disciple. But yeah, so yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're one of one.
Add it to the list of accolades that you have in this industry.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good.
The 2K stuff.
Yes.
I've got to ask you about that. We've seen the video of you. You were like, really? The cover? The cover of 2K?
On the cover?
Now, I know you're not, you've said on Up, Down, Down and stuff, you're not the biggest video game player, but this has got to be bucket list stuff.
Yeah, like I'm not a big video game player, but at the end of the day, the 2K video game has been in my household ever since I was a kid. My brother was a huge WWE fan. I mean, WWE posters, like the ring, the action figures. We fought over the remote and he won. I watched wrestling, but he had all the video games. So to just think that I'm on the cover and my name is a part of these amazing legends that have graced the cover.
Crazy stuff.
It's mind blowing. And when I found out, that's why I was like, wait, the cover?
You're like, is this some kind of a joke? It's not April Fool's Day, but like, this is surely like something.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see you and Rhea do that deluxe edition.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be grabbing the deluxe edition, the best cover. Don't tell Cody. Everyone talks about Seth's outfits, and he always gets the credit. You gotta do it a little bit better. And he's just over there. We don't have to tell him.
You know what? Sometimes I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm feeling more understated. But then sometimes you gotta remind yourself, you're big time Bex, that you're the man, that you're a freaking rock star, and then dress like it.
Now, one more question. The hair. What's the loudest whip that you think you've ever get, in your opinion? Maybe not in the eyes of the fans, but what was the loudest? Was it the first one? I believe it was Ruby Riott was the first one?
That was the first one.
Yeah.
That one just sticks with me because it was the first one, and I didn't even know it was going to make that noise.
Were you just kind of like, what just happened?
We both froze, and I think it hurt her, but she also was like, what was that? And I'm like,
And you're just like, go with it.
oh, this is the thing. So probably that one sticks with me. WrestleMania 37 was so loud.
Oh my God. It's hard as a fan, and you're like, did they put that in the sound system?
That's the thing. People think that they add like a noise to it. They don't. It's real. And Becky, sorry.
She's over there.
Refrains now, but Becky, when she tried to pull my hair, she tried to cut my hair, and that was really loud.
Don't touch your hair. That's a lesson to all of the women's division.
Yes, hair whip is always warranted because they always touch my hair.
Exactly. Now, in a former life, you were a flight attendant.
Yes.
What's the one thing from flight attendant days that you carry in the ring with you today?
A few moments later.
You have to stay calm when things get turbulent. You know, I think that's just a good life lesson.
Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for your time so much, Seth. I really appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for your time, Bianca. I really appreciate it. And go kick some butt at Elimination Chamber tomorrow.
Tomorrow is going down.
The man is right here. This was Love Wrestling. Thank you for checking this out.